Whoa, there's another one. Chapter 6, The Abyss. Oh, shit. Wait, am I a fish? No, I'm not a fish. But I'm in the water. Well, this is very different. This is not. This is a very different area now. Oh boy, I hate to see what they're gonna bring up in this one. Oh no, I hate underwater shit. One of my worst fears, like I think everybody, is a giant sea monster. You're trapped like in the water, and there's a giant sea monster under your feet, like a leviathan and shit. Oh, this is not cool, man. This is not cool. I mean, the feeling of dread is already building up just a bit. I'm probably gonna see something. I know it. Oh, maybe I gotta swim down. It's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I know it. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, here we go. I hate underwater shit. I don't dream too much about underwater stuff, so not too bad. But I still have to do this. You remember that Super Mario 64 when you had to do that eel one with the stars? You know, the painting with the eel, and like you had to do all the underwater stuff. That one level with the wasn't there like the star on his tail or something? I hated that level. It was so scary. Cause I hate underwater monsters and stuff, but you had to like go into his home and hope that he wouldn't find you. Oh my gosh, that's what it reminds me of a little bit. Any underwater thing reminds me of that. What is that? I guess I have to go through. Hey, fishy. Oh, it looks like I'm walking right there. Going in, guys. It's a torpedo. Some kind of missile. Looks mechanical though. And I can't do anything else. Dead body? Is that a body? Yes. Why would there be a no to that? What? Who are you? We're going deeper and deeper into the abyss. Strangely peaceful down here. Read logbook. Whoa. Captain Theodore Fielding, September 2nd, 2007. One of my biggest fears is deep water. You're not alone. You're not alone there. Ironic when you consider the fact that I am now working on a mining station thousands of feet underwater in the Mariana Trench. I have always wondered why I was afraid and reached a simple conclusion. The true fear presented here is actually going down beneath the surface into the depths. It's a combination of all of our most common fears. Fear of the dark. When you're at the bottom of a body of water, you can't see anything. The pitch black. Have you ever tried to swim as far down in a lake as you can? It gets really dark and cold really fast, about 10 feet down. But even that's nothing compared to the deepest point of the entire crust of the earth, located at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, the Mariana Trench, which is 38,000 feet. If you put Mount Everest at the bottom of the trench, the top of the mountain would still be over a mile below the surface of the ocean. Everything below you is complete darkness, and this definitely plays into our collective fear of the dark. I'm at the Mariana Trench. I had to listen to a podcast on it from Leviathan Chronicles. Awesome podcast, by the way. Fear of suffocating. Have you ever gotten to the point where you swam down too far in a swimming pool and you seriously considered the yes, absolutely. That happened to me in summer fun. I could never. and I was frightened from the water ever since. I was a kid. I could never forgot it. I still think about it every now and then. And you seriously consider the fact that you might not make it back to the top before you ran out of breath. If you've ever been rough housing as a kid with blankets and pillows, and you accidentally got pinned down, nope, never happened to me. Inside of a sleeping bag or something, and you get to that point where laughter temporarily turns to screaming, you know what a scary concept not being able to breathe is. Breathe, that is, not breathe. Even if you have scuba gear with you down in that deep, dark, and there's an arrow right there, deep, dark abyss. There's a chance a valve could pop out of your, or you could run out of oxygen. You can't see, and you can't really take a deep breath. Could it get worse? Yes. Whoa. Lightning and thunder. Fear of the unknown. There are over 1 million species of creatures in the ocean, and scientists estimate there are an additional 9 million species yet to be discovered. That means, how could you possibly know the exact amount? That means we only, a rough estimate. That means we only even know what 11% of the creatures in the ocean are. Most of the beings in the ocean are things mankind has never even seen or heard of. Who knows what could be down there? Think about a time when you were walking in a dimly lit basement trying to find something. All of a sudden, something brushes up against the back of your neck. They become airborne, similar to a frightened cat, and instantly turn around and shine their flashlight to see what it was. It's never anything actually scary. In the deep water, it's always something scary. It's dark, you can barely breathe, and something just touched you, and you have no idea where they just went. Okay, it is really hard to read this. The font is weird. But there is more to fear, I'm afraid. Fear of flying insects. Imagine that as you're walking along, all the beetles and scorpions crawling along on the ground, the huge black hairy spiders that are hidden from view in the cracks, and the slimy worms and snakes that are burrowed beneath the ground, simultaneously start flying anywhere they wanted. That is what the bottom of the sea without water would be like. For the strange creatures underwater, there is no up or down. Even the manliest men, even though they appear to be calm, quickly tense up and become filled with secret fear that the bug might land on their eyeball or fly into their mouth. And that's why men, I never thought about that at all. That's why men try so hard to kill them. Unfortunately, in deep water, no, I just find them really annoying. I don't know about flying into my mouth and shit. Unfortunately, in deep water, you can't see any of the undiscovered freakish flying creatures that brush past your body as you grasp at your suffocating throat. Nah, it's not a fear of mine. Fear of being caught. Imagine that you're running from a bear. You'll be eaten if you are caught. It doesn't help that bears can run fast. Oh, okay. Faster sideways than the fastest human can run forward. Can run sideways. Oh, well. When you're at the bottom of the sea, everything that is around. I want to see a bear walk. I want to see a bear run sideways. That would be amazing. At the bottom of the sea, everything that is around you was built to move in water. If something truly frightening like a shark or a giant squid caught sight of you, you could turn the other way and flail about all you want, but the monster would catch up with you in a split second. You can't get away from anything. Even if you had the withdrawal to see and breathe, you couldn't. The wherewithal to see and breathe, you couldn't run from danger. It would simply find you and devour you. There were lots of places that I wouldn't want to be, such as trapped in a burning house or alone in the vacuum of space. But in the burning house, at least I can see, and in space, at least there aren't any creatures that could get me. There are no other places in the universe that combine as many common fears as 7 miles below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. It is because of the combination of all these fears that I am horrified by deep water. What is that? Okay, well, I got you there. Oh. Why even make a portion where I can go deeper if I can't even do it? It's a useless portion of the ladder. It's a giant anglerfish. What? What is going on? I'm sinking. I'm sinking. Where are we going? Who are you? Oh my goodness. No, that is sucky. Terrifying. Definitely trying to reach my worst speed. Whoa! Tell me you're gonna save me. Oh, he woke up. Well, that wasn't much. I wish I could have. Actually, I kind of wish would have seen even more of it. It wasn't enough. There wasn't much. There wasn't much to be seen there. What if it was? What if it was asleep? It hadn't so much as breathed since I had woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally gotten me, that I was finally in its grasp. Or perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing just that for countless nights, and now with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me. Maybe it was holding off, savoring its victory into the last moment, like a wild animal savoring its prey. I tried to swallow as shallowly as possible, and mustered every ounce of courage I could. I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to peel the blanket off of me. What I found under those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved the blanket, it brushed against something smooth and cold, something which felt unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I felt my breath in terror, as I was sure it must now have known that I was awake. Nothing. I did not stir. It felt dead. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully further down the blanket and felt a thin, poorly formed form. A confidence and an almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved down further to a disproportionately larger bicep muscle. The arm was outstretched, lying across my chest, with the hand resting on my left shoulder, as if it had grabbed me in my sleep. I realized that I would have to move this cadaverous appendage if I even so much as hoped to escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothing on the shoulder of this nighttime invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled in my stomach and my chest as I recoiled my hand in disgust at the touch of strangled, oily hair. I could not bring myself to touch its face, although I wondered to this very day what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved.